Welcome and thank you for watching my first YouTube video. Now, you can't change anything that happened yesterday. You can only hope that you'll see tomorrow. All you have is today. So today, let's do it. Do that one thing that you have been putting off for days, for weeks, for months, maybe even years. Go ahead and release that fear of failure and jump in and do that thing you've been putting off. Me, my whole life, I have been putting off making YouTube videos. Something I've always wanted to do, but I just been putting it off. The reason being is because really I am an introvert. So I was thinking of ways I can do YouTube videos but not be on camera, because I don't like to be on camera. I hate my face, I hate my voice, all of it. So I kept putting it off. But the biggest reason is I was fearful. I was fearful of the unknown, of what may come out of it, either positively or negatively. So I smirked a little when I said my first YouTube video. I mean, I was happy, but I smirked a little only because 8 years ago today, I did make a YouTube video. I recorded a video. However, I never uploaded the video. I watched the video over and over, and I just said, no, nobody's gonna watch that. So I didn't upload it, and I deleted the video. I don't have it to this day. Fast forward 3 years later, after that, I actually uploaded 2 videos. They were about 2 different topics, something I really am into. Even though I'm an introvert, I do like to hear different types of conversations, what people are thinking, why people think the way they do, just different perspectives on different things. So I uploaded those 2 videos. I did one week, and I did another the following week, because I was going to make it a weekly thing. Okay, so when I uploaded those videos, I had no tags, I had no descriptions, I had a title, and that was it. And all I did was upload the video. Okay, those videos stayed up for 2 weeks, 0 views. And so of course I said, see, I told you no one was gonna watch you. I told you no one was gonna watch those videos. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I never thought about, okay, well, you didn't add a description, you didn't add a hashtag, you didn't do any of that. Could that be the reason why they also didn't get any views? So in my mind, I'm like, no, it's because, like I said, nobody wants to hear. I mean, who wants to hear what you have to say? That's what my mind was telling me. So of course I watch YouTube all the time, but I watch it for, I want to know how to do something. I want to learn something. I never really just watched the YouTube videos to see exactly how to make your YouTube channel successful or things like that. So I began to do research on that. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? That overwhelmed me, because so many people had so many different things to say, and depending on when you watched it, that's when you were gonna get the type of the help that you needed. Because if you watched a video that was 7 years ago or 10 years ago, 4 years ago, those may be outdated. Maybe some things have changed now, and so I began to watch some of the more recent videos to get help with that. I've watched several YouTubers, but I want to shout out 2 YouTubers that definitely stuck in my mind. One I always watch, and that's Aaron on Demand, and the other is Bria Jones. I had never heard of Bria Jones, but because I was looking for a certain topic, she popped up in my recommendations. Let me tell you, if I tell you those two people were not in my head, oh my gosh. Okay, so they were saying the things that I was thinking, that I was fearful of. So they were always very encouraging in what they said. I was thinking things like, okay, you're too old. You want to do fitness videos? Okay, lose some weight first, girl. Then you can do some fitness videos. Listen, your voice. Your voice is just, you have an awful voice. Why would you even want to speak on camera? Nobody wants to. Why would anybody want to hear what you have to say? So all of those things I were thinking, and the one thing that that they were saying is, be yourself and be consistent. That's all I could think of as well. I already knew I didn't want a catchy YouTube channel. I always wanted a YouTube channel with my name because it's me, and my channel was going to be about me and my journeys. So I knew I wasn't going to have a catchy name. I knew it was going to be my name, and they just said, be consistent, be you, and post. If people watch, they will watch. And then they gave other feedback that was so great. So shout out to those two for actually encouraging me to actually do the video, and I'm going to actually upload the video. Let me also add, I've seen YouTube videos where a lot of great YouTubers, they post from their vehicle, or they have one little, they don't have a lot of space either, and they post, and that they are very successful in their own right. So I said, if they can do it, at least I can try to do it. So some of the obstacles I faced. Okay, so last night before I went to bed, I had a plan. I did. I wrote out everything that I was going to do, and I even wrote down the time that I was going to do it in. I knew what time it would be before I did this, and before I did that. Excuse me. I had a plan worked out. Okay, I got up at 7 a.m. and I started getting myself together to get ready to make my first video. Okay, yeah, that's right. Nothing went as planned. Nothing at all. I got all my equipment together. I got ready to set up. The space wasn't working like I thought it was going to be. The lighting wasn't cooperating. Nothing was going right. I couldn't find some of my equipment, and when I did find some of my equipment, it wasn't working correctly. Because mind you, about 2 years, I want to say about 2 years ago, I went and bought everything that I needed to start doing YouTube videos, and it just sat in the boxes, and it sat in the closet up until now when I started actually using them. Now, I vlog all the time. I vlog family functions, but being in front of the camera, I hadn't used that equipment for that. And so, y'all, it was, this morning was a mess, to say the least. But I knew where that was coming from. So I said, absolutely not. Get out. Remove yourself. I am going to make this video. I'm going to make this video, and I am going to upload this video. Nothing will stop me. So needless to say, it is now almost 3:30, I want to say. And I I still haven't done even half the stuff that I was going to do. But nevertheless, I have made my first YouTube video. And after this, I'm going to upload it. So you guys, whatever you've been putting it off, whatever you've been putting off, that ends today. Let's be clear. It does not matter how old you are. It does not matter how young you are. It does not matter the color of your skin. It does not matter your status. It does not matter. None of that matters. If you have a phone, if you have some type of, if you have anything that you can record with and get those videos uploaded, and you actually have Mother Nature. Actually, the sun is all you need if you're talking about lighting. She provides enough light for you. Like I said, it ends today. Start moving. If you want to start that business, do that. But don't spend money. Don't spend a whole lot of money without doing your research first. Okay? Make no more excuses. Excuses are nothing but lies we tell ourselves and believe. You know the difference between me and those people who have made it, so to say, made it, or have actually done something, is because they actually went out and posted their videos, or they went out and actually did what they set out to do, instead of just giving it a thought and never putting it into action. That's the difference between me and those people who are actually doing something. But now I am going to be one of those people who have dreamed about it, thought about it, actually doing it. Tell me what you started today.